Hey Barbies and Kens. Today I have like a cozy little area that I'm filming in. Look at my little cabbage patch in the corner there. So today for you guys I'm telling you a story time that happened a couple of years back now. How my ex-coworker, I called the police on, and I did not mean this. But anyways, like, guys, you should know this is not a joke to be calling the police. They have better shit to do than deal with your like crap of making phone calls. But I for real thought that the police needed to get involved and I was being stalked. So if you guys like story time videos like this, please thumbs it up. And yeah, let's get started. And I have a fruit fly in here. So me and a friend a while ago were hanging out, and she said, I have this friend I want you to meet, and he's gonna bring his one friend. One of those are deals like, I know somebody, they're bringing somebody else. So I was like, whatever, we can meet up with them, it's fine. And conveniently in the town where she lives, it was walking distance for us. So she said, let's walk and meet up with them, and you know, it'll be all good. So I was like, okay, let's go. So I figured, we're walking, we're not using gas, and at this time, like, we didn't even have our licenses. We would have had to have somebody come take us. So I figured, why not, let's just go. So we're like walking through her development, like walking towards the area, and we saw a car that was kind of like closely following us, but they were like slowing down and speeding up, and then they pulled aside the road. It was just kind of uncomfortable. I figured maybe they were lost or something, and I wasn't really trying to focus on them. I was just trying to focus where we were going. My friend then called like the guys we were meeting up with. They weren't answering, so we were like, okay, we can just keep like walking until they answer us, and then, you know, they can scoop us and pick us up. Why they didn't pick us up at the house, I don't know. If she just wanted to get on a walk, I don't know why, but we were walking. And yeah, this sketchy car was still behind us. So as he was following like a very unsafe distance, I feel like I told her, you know, if this continues and we turn a different way and they're still following us, we should probably call the police. Like, the police department was just over near there. So I didn't think it was an issue to have, you know, law enforcement come just in case. I didn't want to be walking by myself and then somebody comes and attacks me, or my friend, you know what I mean? It's just kind of an unsafe thing to do. That's why I never walk by myself, ever. So I ended up getting my phone out and calling 911 and saying, hey, I feel like these two men, I can't really picture or make out what they look like. And, you know, obviously on the phone they're saying, are they white, are they black? Like, make out what the people are. So I said, I think it's two black men. I wasn't exactly sure. There were shadows. So I just told them what I saw, and then we ended up hanging up the phone, and they told us to try to like get to safety or wherever like these guys weren't at until they got there. We waited for a little while, but as soon as the police rolled up, like the second that cop car rolled up, those guys were out. I don't know where they went. They just kind of took off, swerved, got away. I didn't really care. I just didn't want like anything weird happening. But then I noticed the police started barricading the roads off. Like, here was like the road where you would turn left or right, you know, and there's stores and stuff. And then behind there, there's like a police station, different things. They were blocking roads off because they were trying to catch these guys that were following me and my friend. And at the time, I'm pretty sure like I had to be 18 or 19, and she was definitely 17, so she was underage. They probably looked at me and thought I was underage. So they're thinking two underage girls, and there's two strange men following them. Yeah, they were blocking roads off. Which, of course, at this moment in time wasn't a big deal to us until after we talked to the police and everything was settling down. And then her one friend texts her and says, hey, why did you call the police on us? I didn't say anything. I just read it off her phone when we were talking to the police, and I was like, we called the police on them. So it's like, we're not gonna go and tell the police, oh yeah, it's just our friends and they were messing around, after they barricaded roads off for us to try to find them. So I'm letting them know, oh my god, this fruit fly. So I'm letting them know, hey, you have roads barricaded off here. You need to get the hell out of here, because when they find you, they're not going to be happy, and I just described your car. And of course, I pulled my friend aside, and I'm like, how did you know that was not them in the car messing around with us? And then she was just like, oh, well, I've honestly never hung out with him, so I'm not even sure.
And I said, you've met this one guy before? And she goes, yeah, tons of times, like, he's really cool.
So after our cops got information from us, we left. We went back to her house and had them pick us up at her house a back way. Then we get into the car, finds out they're not even like African American, they're not black, they are two white guys, and the one is my freaking coworker. I just don't understand. And he had no clue I was friends with her and we were meeting up. So it was just like, I called the police on my coworker, I called on them, and they were just messing around. So like, don't mess with people, don't stalk them like it's a joke, because they will call the police and you'll be screwed and you'll have barricades and freaking like ambulances and shit going off because you guys are assholes. So yeah, if you guys like this story, please thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel down below, because I put out new videos every single week. If there's a video you want to see, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll make it for you. So thanks guys for hanging out in my little corner, my little story corner with Gab. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you soon. Bye.